I'm Gabby Mangiamelli and thank you for tuning in. We are currently having technical difficulties with our green screen software. Our top story tonight is over Hurricane Brett. Rainfall totals near 10 inches have been reported in a few locations in South Texas. Additional amounts of 10 to 15 inches are expected along the path of this slow-moving storm. For additional information to report on flooding, please contact the National Weather Service. Remember to seek shelter if needed and drive safely.
Breaking news! It seems that Hurricane Brett has just made landfall. Oh no! It's coming! Ah! It's coming! It's here!
In other news, most people have fallen in love with 1997's movie Titanic. Dr. O'Sullivan, world-renowned critic, is here today to give us his review on the highest-grossing movie yet.
Thanks, Gabby. Titanic, the highest-grossing movie in history and directed by James Cameron, released a couple of years ago and is still being watched by thousands every day. Oh, I love this movie almost as much as Jack loves Rose. It was so great and romantic. I loved how Jack was this lower-class bad boy character and Rose was supposed to be all prim and proper, but they fall in love anyway. Then Jack draws that sexy picture with Rose wearing that super pretty necklace, and it was so steamy. And then it gets literally steamy in the car. Then Cal tries to screw it up, but it doesn't work because he's not good enough for Rose. And oh my gosh, he handcuffs Jack when the boat is sinking. Ah! But it all works out in the end, so yay. Best movie ever. 6 out of 5. LOL.
Thank you, Doctor. A lot has happened in the past year. We have put together a segment with the top inventions and important people. Ben Jamin has a scoop.
So, the top 3 inventions and advancements. Okay, we have the World Wide Web by Tom Berners-Lee. The web allows us with the key features of the internet and makes them widely accessible to the public with universal access and searches. The Hubble telescope. Layman's Sure. It has beamed hundreds of thousands of images back to Earth, shedding light on many other mysteries of astronomy. It gaze the help determine the age of the universe and identifies different sectors of it. Google, you got Larry Page and Sergey Brin. Google allows searches for all things that can be typed or anything that you're for.
Hello, I'm LaFonda Reagan. In local news, a 51-day standoff that began with the raid of the Branch Davidian compound ended today, when cult leader David Koresh ordered his followers to commit suicide. The only civilians that did not perish were the 9 members that did not follow his command, and those not at the compound. Hurricane Brett reached the shore of southern Texas with wind speeds of 125 miles an hour and a tidal surge of 12 feet. It is expected that some areas will receive as much as 20 inches of rain. Authorities pleaded with tens of thousands of residents to evacuate the coast, but not everyone was willing to leave. Police Chief Pete Alvarez said, "We're expecting heavy flooding in some of those areas and we do not want people to be trapped by the rising water." It is predicted that Brownsville will take a direct hit. Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your hands and feet inside at all times. This decade, movies have been competing for most violent and most racy. Parents are asking that warning labels also be put on movies. The Titanic, Jurassic Park, Independence Day, and Men in Black are only a few of the popular movies. The movie stars that we love the most, Tom Hanks and Julia Roberts. Tom Hanks starred in Saving Private Ryan, Sleepless in Seattle, You've Got Mail, and Apollo 13. Julia Roberts starred in Pretty Women, Notting Hill, Runaway Bride, and My Best Friend's Wedding. In the music world, Ice-T's Cop Killer has raised protests by many parents. They're asking that warning labels be put on CDs. Garth Brooks has propelled country music into the American mainstream. Other popular artists of this decade include Eminem, Rolling Stones, Billy Joel, and Elton John. For those of you who don't get out much and finally want to go and hit the club, I'm going to tell you a few dance moves that are sure to keep you from being laughed at. We have the Macarena, the Tootsie Roll, the Humpty Dance, the Rump Shaker, and getting jiggy with it. If you're going to any fashion shows, don't be surprised when you see that women have started to go a little more feminine, with floaty designs and cute little dresses. However, some women are also going for a more natural look and wearing wind pants and not wearing any jewelry. Shoulder pads have completely died out. Men are more influenced by music, wearing gaudy gold chains and rocking the grunge look. Sweatpants and baseball caps are in. However, some of the more preppy guys would be wearing collared shirts and polos. Hair is parted in the middle for the guys, but girls go with the sleek or choppy look.
No.
In general, long line jackets and long cardigan coats are in style. Cargo pants and fitness wear is what you'll see on the streets.
Do you